Hi, I'm Linda Matthews, and in this video I'll be showing you how you can easily change the colour of these stitched edge template overlays. The stitched edge template sets are available for junk journal pages and for junk journal cards and tags. These templates create a sewing effect around the edges without the need of a sewing machine. Changing the colour of the stitches makes these templates even more versatile, so you can create a colour-coordinated effect to complement any type of background paper. These templates can be used in a photo editing program such as Photoshop, Photoshop Elements, and photopea, and they can also be used in Canva. The templates are available in my online store, where you can also find a whole range of other templates that can be used to create junk journal printables in no time at all. You can find a link in the description below. To alter the colour of the templates for junk journal pages, open a background paper in your photo editing program. It should be in horizontal format, size 11 inches wide by 8.5 inches high. Then add a stitched edge page template to each side of the background paper. To add the template to the background document, you can use the menu commands to select, copy, and paste. Or you can simply drag it out of the frame and onto the background document. You can also add other overlays or border templates. Make sure to move them to a layer underneath the stitched edge template layers. To change the colour of the stitched edges, select one of the stitched edge template layers. Click on the Create a New Fill or Adjustment Layer icon and select Solid Colour. Click OK to close the dialog box and then clip the colour adjustment to the stitch layer underneath. To clip the colour adjustment, right-click on the layer and from the submenu select Create Clipping Mask. You can see that the clipping mask is clipped to only one of the stitched templates, which is on the layer directly below. You could add another clipping mask to the other template layer, however it's easier to combine both template layers into one folder group and then clip one colour adjustment to the grouping. To create a folder group, right-click on the layer and select Group from Layers. Then drag both stitch template layers into the group and apply the clipping mask to the folder group. To select the colour, double-click on the colour adjustment and select the colour for the stitches. You can use the colour picker to pick up one of the colours on the background papers or select the colour manually. The stitch colour on the card and tag templates can be altered in a similar way. Open the template and add a background paper. Move the paper to a layer underneath the template layer. Because the stitches on the card and tag templates are integrated with the white background, they can be managed in several ways. You can clip a colour adjustment layer to the template, which will change the colour of both the stitches and the white background area. Alternatively, you can separate the stitches and put them on a separate layer to the background. This is easy to do. Select the Magic Wand tool and click in the white background area to select it. I've set the selection tolerance to 32 However, you can adjust this setting if you need to. Use keyboard commands Ctrl-C or Command-C to copy the background selection, then hit the Delete key on your keyboard to delete it. Hit the Escape key on your keyboard to deselect the selection, then use keyboard commands Ctrl-V or Command-V to paste the background section to a new layer. Now you have separate layers for the background and the stitches. Apply a color adjustment layer to the stitch layer, and now you can easily change the color of the stitches. As well as designing in programs like Photoshop, you can also change the color of the stitches in Canva. For the page templates, log into Canva and create a new custom document size 11 inches wide by 8.5 inches high. Upload the digital background paper, the stitch templates, and any other files that you want to use. To upload, you can use the Upload Files button and select the files from your desktop, or drag the files out of the folder and drop them onto the Canva editor. To add the files to the template, click on the thumbnail that you want to use and it's automatically inserted onto the document. Then resize to fit. The stitch layers need to be on top of any other templates or papers, so if you need to rearrange the layers, click the Position button, then the Layers tab, and then you can rearrange the layers into the correct order. To change the color of the stitches, click one of the stitch templates and then click the Edit button. Select the Duotone tool, then select Custom. Duotone is an effect that applies two contrasting colors to an image, one for the highlights and one for the shadows. In this instance, there are no highlights and the shadows are the dark stitches. Set the highlight color to white and the shadow color to whatever color you want to apply to your stitches. Make a note of the stitch color and apply to the other stitch template on the opposite side. Once the design is completed, you can save it to your desktop. Click the Share button and then Download. Select File Type PDF Print and make sure to check Flatten PDF. Then click the Download button. The card and tag stitch templates can be altered in a similar way. Make a new custom document, size 8.5 inches wide by 11 inches high. Upload the necessary files and create your design. Make sure the template is on the top layer. To change the colour of the stitches, click the Stitch template and then click the Edit button. Select the Duotone tool, then select Custom. Set the highlight colour to white and the shadow colour to whatever colour you want to apply to your stitches. Once the design is completed, save it to your desktop.